Good evening. As you can tell, I am quite ill, and I have not trained this week at all. Luckily, that has afforded me the opportunity to, work more. I'm kind of changing the way I work. I've started incorporating like a morning deep work block, no distractions, D&D. I've heard people talk about them, but I've really started to implement them now, and they've been really effective. And current situation with Poland, I've basically clocked that there's not, if I truly want to move in December, there's not that much I can do by means of pushing the needle forward when it comes to like bureaucratic stuff. I'm going to wait until my accountant finishes my tax return and then let him know I'm moving, just to not overwhelm him. Obviously, I need to do my best to make this new service like the best possible version that it could be. If you buy something off me, like, I want it to be the best possible thing. What I'm hoping to achieve this week is to just have the mentorship. That'll be about 2-3 weeks in, I think, at the end of this week. Just have it sitting in a real good spot to scale from, because we're already helping, I think, 7 coaches, which is awesome. Hopefully next time we speak I feel a little bit better. It's stressful, yes, but I just feel as if the systems I have set up in terms of my schedule, my work blocks, my concentration's improving, just everything's set up to help push the needle forward. I'm going off topic again, please stop doing that. Point being, we're going to change how we do things with food, because I am spending, I calculated it, over 7 hours a week on meal prep. That needs to change. So we're going to start by simply buying cooked chicken instead of frozen chicken, because the prep and the defrost takes long, and we're going to do a shop for 3 days and not for the whole week, simply because then I don't have to prep it and it's just more instant. I'm going to air fry my vegetables instead of waiting for the ninja to heat up, etc. Like, all these little shortcuts I can take. Training is on the back burner, but I'm still training, but I'm doing like very low volume at the moment, just to keep like minimum effective dose. Just want to spend as much time as I can working. I have no problem with that. I have no problem working like a robot. I've told myself, if you want this, you have to earn it, and that's what I'm doing. Obviously, I've moved it like 6-7 months ahead of schedule, just to put more pressure on myself, because why do things the easy way? Alright, good afternoon, folks. I did not follow up on yesterday, or didn't even record yesterday, did I? Long story short, Dave Trains sent me a free tub of pre-workout for supporting him, basically, because I would usually comment on his stuff, and there's been 2 or 3 times I've made some niche references to some of his old content, and he's like, what? So he's like, send me your Addy and I'll sort you out. Well, at least we chatted in Polish, so anyway, it's cool because he was the whole reason I went in that day with the camera and just like to the gym and started recording my self-training. I made a YouTube channel because I wanted to be him. I was like, what do you mean you can do gym for a living, just record yourself lifting weights, blah blah blah. And he was big into like power building, and that eventually got me into powerlifting and opened up the door for all these wonderful opportunities I have now. So long story short, like, my hero, because for those that don't know, he's Polish as well, and he's obviously very, very successful, so seeing that was very inspiring for me. So it's a full circle moment that just shows that you need to put yourself in the right positions and stay consistent and just be omnipresent on social media. But it's been quite a productive day. It's currently, it's just past 2 o'clock. About 7 a.m. to noon, we smashed out a bit of work in Applegreen, southbound. Funnily enough, I'm Lisburn southbound, that is. I'm on the way to another Applegreen, simply because I cannot work in the house. I get distracted too easily, and I don't like that environment in terms of work. I love my parents. I'm a dog who I just walked for an hour because we still need to get steps because we don't slack. Anyway, I am reoccurring theme, me getting sidetracked, shock. Windows open, so I hope you can still hear me. I'll talk a little bit louder.
we planned out the course content for our next biomechanics module, which is going to be on the shoulder. Really, really interesting module. Shoulder's obviously the most mobile joint in your body, and people look at it wrong. I won't go too deep into it, but the shoulder's like an onion, right? The shoulder needs to be looked at as a unit. Oh shit. Anyway, we got that done. We did all our program updates, wrote out a few new blocks for a couple of the lads, and then onboarded our first hybrid and mentorship client. So sorry, hybrid client, because he's a mentorship and a coaching client. And he's not the first one I have on board, but a few of the lads that were already, or a couple of the lads, sorry, that were already on coaching, have come on for mentorship as well, which is cool. Which is cool indeed. I really enjoy working with coaches and coaching coaches, not just teaching them, but coaching them, because they're as passionate about lifting as I am, or want to be anyway. So we're just heading up to Applegreen, the Temple Patrick one here again, to do a bit more work, and then we have a call with Mr. Rhys Evans to discuss the Unlimited project, whatever you want to call it. We're working on something really cool indeed. But current Poland update, which is why I forgot that's the whole point of this series. Found an apartment, and I might have said this earlier. I don't even know where I am. I found an apartment, and it's just perfect. Like, I mean, the backdrop, the workspace, how new it is. It's pricey, like it is pricey, but it's going to be worth it. So I've set my top. I suppose that's the main step forward I took this week. I set my exact revenue targets, and I know exactly how much money I need to make, how much money I need to have saved, and the main step each month, what I need to achieve in terms of knowing the crack with tax, speaking to the accountant over there, getting rid of this car because it's on finances. I keep yapping about. It's probably the most not stressful task, but well, it is, because giving back a car to a finance company is a bit of a sketchy one, to say the least. But that's there's no way. Rhys is here. Rhys McAllister is here. Yeah, Rhys is gonna watch this as well. I was just about to ring you, Rhys. Literally just about to ring you and ask you where you're working. So we're gonna call up here. How am I gonna get in here? Yeah, guys, that's the update. I know where I'm at with money, how much we need to make, how much we need to have saved, who we need to speak to. We have an apartment in sight. We have an actual direct goal, and people don't know their numbers and don't know. General ambition gives you anxiety. Direct ambition gives you direction. And that's what I have now, direction. So that's it for this week, folks. I need to go smash out this work, but I'll see you next week. Hope you enjoyed. If you're interested in mentorship, coaching, or anything you need from me, or if you have any questions about anything, don't be afraid to hit the link in the description or just give me a text. Peace.